that season. It is that season when you plant that seed and you water that seed and you're waiting for that seed to transition. It's your season, champ. I just want to let them know.
It's your season.
For what you're going to do with this season. Because this season come with choice. This season right now, it come with changes.
Come with change. Come with choice.
Champ talk. Champ talk. Ain't no regular talk. Champ talk. Champ talk. Champ talk. We keep it real on the champ talk. Ain't no regular talk. We keep it real cause it's champ talk. Champ talk.
It is your season. It is your season. It is your season. I'm talking to you. Stop looking to your right. Stop looking to your left. I'm talking to you. I want you to tap your neighbors right now. I want you to text your friend right now. I want you to text your family members right now. I want you to text your mom and your father and say, Mama, it is that season. It is a season of growth. It is the season of improvement. It is a season of expansion. It is a season of development. It is that season. It is your season. You need to wake up. The time is now. It's now. And I want you to receive it. I want you to receive it, but you got to believe it. You got to believe it. You got to vision it. What you see or what you think is what you become. What is your belief system at? What is that? What is your belief system? Do you believe there is a season? Do you believe there is a change? Do you believe this one day could change everything? If you just believe in yourself? Do you have that type of belief system? Huh? Do you have courage? Do you believe in yourself? Do you have confidence in your words? Huh? It is the champ talk.
Champ talk.
What's up, brother?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
You look great, man.
You look great too, my brother.
Listen, today is a special day.
It's a very special day.
Because there's somebody today that needs to hear this message. Somebody's
right
in
now.
a season.
Somebody's in a season.
A good season, a bad
A
season.
bad season.
But there's one perspective that they need to take. They can learn from the season.
You gotta learn.
Listen, this is Champ Talk. This is Joe Co-Star. It's my brother.
And your chip.
The biggest, the baddest, the cleanest.
No, you are.
Me?
You are.
Oh, come on.
Well, you looking sharp, man. I had to put it on, man. I had to put it on to deliver. You know what I'm saying?
It's the message.
But I hope this don't distract them from the message.
Please don't let it distract
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
Let it take it more seriously.
Yeah. Let me tell them something, Jim.
ahead,
Let me tell them, man.
Talk to him.
It is your season. It is your season. Pick your head up. I want you to pick your head up.
Come on.
Keep your head high. Stop walking around whining. Stop whining. Stop whining. It cannot be that bad. Tough times don't last.
It don't last.
It won't last. Only tough people do.
That's right.
Only tough people do.
That's right.
If you're having a bad day, if you're having a bad month, you're having a bad year, I'm here to tell you, because tough time don't last. Bad time don't last. It is your season. It is your season for greatness.
Come on. Talk to
It
him.
is your season to flourish. It is your season for development.
Come on.
It is your season for improvement. It is your season to go to the next level. It is your season. What you gonna do with this season? What are you gonna do with this change?
Come on.
The change that's happening right now. What are you gonna do?
Come on.
I want you to look in the mirror and ask yourself right now. The change that's happening around you. It's happening, Jim.
It's happening. It's happening. How are you seeing it? How are you seeing it? You know, the Bible says, for God is doing a new thing.
Yeah.
Do you perceive it? That was the end of the Bible verse.
Yeah.
People always skip. They love to talk about, I'm doing a new thing. Oh yeah, the new thing. Sometimes people are looking at that new thing as a bad thing.
Yeah.
But can you perceive the good and new and bright and better thing that he's doing?
Yeah. It is that season when you plant that seed and you water that seed and you're waiting for that seed to transition. It's your season, champ. I just want to let them know.
It's your season.
For what you're going to do with this season. Because this season come with choice. This season right now, it come with changes.
Come with change. Come with choice.
My mother called me from Africa, Joe. I haven't been in Africa for 23 years. The apartment I used to live in, the neighborhood I used to live in, where I used to play soccer, the river I used to walk to draw water out of that river to come home and boil that water, you know what I'm saying? Because dead bodies used to be flowing over that water. We used to push the dead body to the side and draw the water, put it on our head, walk like 2 to 10 miles, come home, get a charcoal, create a fire, boil the water before we drink it. My mother FaceTimed me from that neighborhood, and guess what? Guess what, man? Yo, champ, I remember we used to go in the backyard to dig a hole, to squat, to take a dump. Then we had to go to the creek to use that water to clean us.
Speaking of seasons, wow.
That was the tough season then. That was the bad season. And now it's a new season. When my mother called me, they had storage building, they had electricity, they had a toilet.
Come on.
The change is happening.
Come on. That's powerful.
When I was there, there wasn't no light. I haven't seen lights. When I was 1 year old until I turned 15 years old, I never saw light in my house. I never saw the toilet bowl. I never saw the sink.
Wow.
I never saw the bedroom set. It was 10 to 15 of us laying on the floor. Sometimes when the rain fall, we had to put a pot, pan, so the water could fall in there while you sleep. And now my mother FaceTimed me. She said, everything changed. The neighborhood changed, the road. It used to be a dusty road. Now they got, chant.
It's cleaned up.
They cleaned up.
Ordered, makes it look better.
Looking
look
better.
Great.
They got people build houses that have lights.
Wow.
They got people build houses that have toilet. They have people build houses that have sink. They have people build houses that got 3 bedrooms. They have people build stores, corner store, nightclubs, video clubs, theaters.
Wow.
Where I came from. The change is happening.
Change is happening right now.
Living things changing. Things are not living are changing. The place are changing. And change is happening.
Life is being spoken into the dead things. That's crazy that you said the place that you saw no life for so many years.
No life. No lights.
All of a sudden, it has all the life in the world and things look completely different. If you weren't told that that's the same place, you wouldn't even believe it.
I wouldn't even believe it. I was thinking I'm in somewhere else. So I'm going to try to tell people now, change is going to happen. You can't stop change from happening.
That's fact.
You can't stop it. That's something that you can't stop.
You cannot
change going to happen.
Yeah.
But the question today, since you're in that season, are you changing with the season? Joe, are they changing?
Are you changing with the season?
With the season. It is your season, but are you ready to change? It's 2 types of change. We got negative change and we got positive change. What type of effort are you going to make during this season? And we tell you right now, whatever happens, whatever happens to you, you lost your job, lost your family, whatever happens, we telling you right now, the greatest thing that ever happened to me, knowing that there is a season. There is a season.
That there is a season.
It's a season.
And it's not forever.
It's not forever.
It's a season.
Nothing lasts forever. So if you was broke last week, this week you're going to have some money.
Right.
If you ain't had a job last week, you're going to have a job.
That's right.
If your business wasn't doing great, this week your business going to do.
That's right.
Are you ready though? You got to be ready.
That's right.
You got to be ready. Are you ready to receive it? Are you ready to receive it? Are you still holding on to that negative attitude? Are you still holding on to that old friend?
Yeah.
Are you ready to separate yourself from something that's stopping you from changing?
There's a lesson in every season.
It's a lesson.
And if you pay attention to the lesson, you will be able to thrive in the next season. But if you're just worried about how bad it is in this season,
you can't make it to the next season when your time comes. just understanding that, they're understanding season don't last.
Forever.
It's not forever.
It's here to teach you something.
It's here to teach you. What do you learn from that season?
I bet you.
Or you learn to be patient.
Yeah, when you was talking about back in Liberia, that season that you went through fed the new season. So you're able to live great now and manage what you're in now in this season because of what you saw and experienced in that season.
In that season. And that toughened me up. I learned from that season. What did I learn? Patience. I understand that I gotta depend on God. I understand I gotta focus on God. I gotta focus on God's instruction. I can't worry about what the next person have because they're in a better season. I understand that my season is coming. I say, God, I don't know how long they're gonna take, but God took me from that dust and brought me to light.
Come on.
Hey, yo, listen up.
You
Hold on. It's that season. Hey, yo, listen up.
Hey, Tim,
It's that season.
You hungry?
Bro, I'm hungry. We just done.
We in the middle of, and you've been going, that joint's more than halfway.
Bro, this is one of the
Who is
best peanut butter, man. This is the best peanut butter on the planet. This Professor Nuts peanut butter, man. It's 0 carbs, 0 fat, 0 sugar, low in calories, champ. This is one of the most healthy. Jeffrey, Skippy, all them joints is trash.
Trash.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of parents been giving it to their kids. That's why their kids is overweight. You know what I'm saying? You know, everything I do, it got to be the best.
Yeah, and
Champ
healthy.
Talk got to be healthy, very healthy. I'm big on healthy.
I understand that.
0 fat, 0 sugar, 0 carbs.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Less in calories.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the name of it?
Yeah, this Professor Nuts peanut butter, man. Professor.
Don't look good, man.
Yeah.
It look good.
I was going to give you some, but I ain't got no spoon.
I mean, you know, I'll try that on the next round.
Yeah, on the next one.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah, because
Yeah, you went in on this.
I apologize. Oh, I got to
So
get
can
back
we-
to
can
the
we
show.
get back to the show?
Oh, my bad.
How are you looking at your season?
How? How are you looking at your season?
You know, the word of God says, I'm doing a new thing. But do you perceive it? So how are you looking? Like, you could be going through a bad season, but if you look and learn in the bad season,
You can find great in
you
the
can
best.
find great, so that you can take that great in that bad season and move it into the season that God says, this is your great season.
Are you willing, though? You got to have that mindset. Are you willing?
Mindset.
Are you willing to find? Because when you're going through these tough times, when you're going through the challenges, when you're going through this time where it's so tough, where everything is dragging you down, people are dragging you down, nothing is happening, nothing is kicking, everybody's pot is boiling, everybody's business is booming, everybody is eating, and you're going through this challenging part. That's when you at your sharpest. That's when your brain is thinking. Are you going to fill your brain with negativity? Are you going to fill that brain with ideas? Through your tough time? Are you ready to go through adversity and learn from it? I mean, learning from this season. I learned from this season. I was broke this season, so this season I got money, I gotta save some. I gotta save some for a rainy day because I never know when the next season coming.
That's a fact.
But you gotta understand the greatest thing to understand, the season don't last. It's just here for a temporary. It's just here to teach you a lesson. You gotta learn from it.
But how you handle that season can make that season last longer than it should. This season was supposed to last for two weeks.
Yeah.
You're supposed to learn your lesson and be able to move into the next.
But
you're so soaked. You're soaking in it. You're
so
just
soaking it, and it's taking longer than you think.
It's moving from
You ain't accepting the
months
season.
to 2 years.
You ain't accepting God and say, no matter what you bring to me, I understand.
It's for something.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still confident in you. I still have my trust in you, no matter what the season is. I'm still going through what I'm going through, but I still believe in you.
Facts.
Make me stronger through this season. Make me tough through this season.
Right.
Don't make me break through this season.
That's right.
Don't make me turn my back on you through this season.
Give me what I need to endure this season.
Yeah, give me something I need to hold on to you in this season. Even though I know it's hard. I don't know where my next meal coming from. I know you will provide.
You know, in some seasons, God is preparing something for the next season. So he doesn't want you to do anything in this season, but just to endure it.
Yeah.
You don't need to change nothing.
Yeah.
You don't need to go through nothing. Oh, what can I do better? Nothing. God is just preparing the next season. So he needs you to wait.
You need to wait. Because you can't bring that. If you're not learning from this season, you're not bringing it to the next season.
Period.
If you're not being patient in this season.
Patient is, I love that.
If you're not being patient in this season,
Yeah.
you're not understanding what is happening in this season, if you're not taking notes in this season, or you're not being great in this season, or you're not using your sharpened mind skills, your brain in this season, or you're not You're not regretting anything from this season, and you taking lesson in this season to apply it
I love that.
to your life.
Yes, yeah.
So if somebody ever going through this tough season, you could give them advice to guide them through that season.
Yes, yeah.
I've been through that season. So somebody who going through that season, you could confront them. You could guide them. You could save them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Gary, I understand what you're going through. I lost my job. I was there.
Yeah.
I lost my daughter. I was there. I lost my son. I was there. You know what I'm saying? My business wasn't going down. I was losing customer. I was there. But guess what? I stayed in that season.
Yes.
I embraced that season.
Yes.
I learned from that season.
Yes.
You going through that season. Embrace it. Let it teach you. God going through that season take certain people away from you. Because some people are going to turn their back on you through this season. Some people are going to betray you through this season. Some people are going to show you white teeth, black heart in this season.
Facts.
But that's going to make you can't bring it to the next season. Because the next season is designed for growth. It's your season of growth.
Season of growth.
A season of self-development. Develop yourself through this season. Expand yourself through this. Instead of you stressing about money, expand your idea. Expand your knowledge. Learn more trades. Be more effective. Be a person with value in this season. Be valuable in this season. You know what I'm saying?
Focus on the right things.
Focus on the right thing because your brain is open now. It's anything will happen.
You know what's annoying, Champ, about this world? That's why people are taking seasons the wrong way. They're focusing so much on the wrong thing. They're focusing on what people are doing. They're focusing on what the world says. They're focusing on what this person says. That's why you're taking this season so hard. Because you're comparing it to somebody else's season. You're comparing it to something else. But in this season, you're supposed to be focusing on one thing.
In this season, prayer time. Pray it up.
Prayed up.
Pray up.
Focus on God.
Focus on God and say, God, no matter what it is, I know it can't last. Whatever bad time I happen right now, God, I know it can't last. Whatever tough time I'm going through right now, I know it can't last. You know what I'm saying? I'm facing deportation. I know it can't last. I'm going through a deportation right now, but I know there is a plan for you.
Right.
I was facing deportation for 15 years. Matter of fact, 13 years. Every day, knowing that one day somebody gonna come to my house. Knowing that one day, any blessed day, somebody could kick down my door. But I ain't put on my face. I wake up every morning, I get on live and motivate the people. I wake up every morning and get on live and teach my people. I wake up every morning knowing that one day it will be my last day in the United States. It will be my last day laying with my kids. So I take every day in that season. You talking about your season for 2-3 weeks. I'm talking about 13 years of season. 13 years of season. I'm learning from experience every day. I'm asking God. I'm waking up. Have you ever go to bed thinking that one day somebody gonna come and get you and say, pack up, your time is up? Have you ever imagined how would that feel? If I would have thought about that, I would have never made it through this season.
Somebody's going through a season right now that
Tough season.
they can't believe that they're here. They never thought that they would be here.
I was.
They thought they did everything they could to get out of this season. They never thought that they would be in this position.
It's lasted too long.
I'm telling you.
You know what I mean?
The fact that you thought that this couldn't happen to you is God saying that anything can happen to you. Depend on me. Don't be confident in yourself. Don't be egoistic. Don't be too proud that this could never happen to you. Anything can happen to you.
Put your pride away. Put your
God,
pride to the side.
God can get you in and out of every season. In and
out of any season. I'm a testimony. I'm a witness. Have you ever felt? Have you ever been in a courtroom where the judge tell you that you no longer belong in the United States? In 3 months, you will be on a flight back to Africa, 16 hours. You will be away from your family. You will be away from your kids. And you look at your son crying, and you look at the judge and just say, your kid's going to be okay.
Jesus.
2010, March 3rd. I've been fighting for my freedom. I've been fighting for my freedom. I created my Instagram 2011. I'm fighting for my freedom 2010. I created Instagram 2011. I went to court June 7, 2023. Look how long that season lasts. Know how long I could have give up on that season. Know how long I would have give up on God.
Come on.
How long? how long my friends tell me, say, well, you bugging out. My friends went to the streets and said, you know what, I better go make money because they're going to deport me anyway. At least when they come to my door, I'm going to have money. I said, nah, I'm going through the process, man. I'm going through the season, man. I don't know when. And when I went to court, when I went in front of the judge, nobody ever faced deportation and went back in front of the judge. Never been done.
Wow.
The only thing they tell you, yo, you get ready. Next month, your flight ready.
Wow.
You never know when they're coming to your house. Hey, sir. All right. Tell your family goodbye. Next week, you're leaving. If you want to leave on your own, you can buy your own flight. If we're going to buy your flight, we come in anytime we want. And when I went back to court, the judges, the employees, the prosecutor, they say, thank you. Thank you, we follow you. Oh, that season. After 13 years, we just got out of that season. How long God tested me to break? How many of my friends that got snatched up? That could have discouraged me. How many of my friends I call in Africa like, yo, they got me, champ. They got me, bro. You next, man. You next. Don't report to them.
They're betting against you.
Change your address. Move somewhere else.
Jesus.
Get off Instagram. Because you go on live, they're going to snatch you for on live. When I went in the courtroom, I dressed up like this. We were supposed to be in the court from 10 o'clock to like 1 o'clock. I was in the courtroom for 2 minutes.
Wow.
And you going to tell me about season? You going to tell me about being patient? You going to tell me about God?
You're living testimony.
You going to tell me? What you going to tell me about tough time? What you going to tell me about bad time? What you going to tell me about being patient, being focused, keeping your eyes on God, knowing that your back is against the wall? I was scheduled for a 3-hour court. My lawyers were prepping for 10. My lawyer been prepping for 13 years. Their lawyer been prepping for 13 years. When we both met, they're like, yo, champ,
wow.
Thank you for the fight with Roy Jones, man. Wow. That's one of my favorite fighters of all time. The season. And right now, I don't have no deportation on my head.
Jesus is Lord.
Right now, the judge said, take it off him.
Jesus, this is recent, by the way.
Jesus
is Lord.
It was June 7th. You talk about 2010.
All this NDO that you know, that you've seen.
You talk about 2010, March 3rd. The United States government fined me guilty and deported out of the country. I was just waiting on my flight.
That's crazy, yo.
In 2023, June 7th, I appeared in front of the judge and she said, thank you for the work you have done.
Oh, man. What are you doing with your season?
What is you doing with your season? What are you doing when time get tough? What are you doing when the challenges come? You run.
Man, it's good, man.
You hide.
It's good.
You scared.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it gets scary sometimes. It get tough sometimes.
You get tough. You get doubtful.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I get doubt. I said, God, I got 6 kids. God, how would I feel another man raising my kids? How would I feel? How would I feel? How my son gonna know me? How they gonna be there for me to take them to school? When I'm taking my son to school every day, I'm trying to spend every second with them. Every day. Taking them to school, picking them up, now knowing when my last day. I don't even know when it's my last day to see them. But I could go to sleep today and know that tomorrow I'll be right by them.
Yeah, nothing will take
And it's
apart.
that season.
Yes, yes.
When you're facing that season, I want you to, your brains is at the sharpest. Make sure whatever decision you make it for the greatest cause. Because some people make a wrong decision in that season and ran off.
That's another one.
They get on the run. Catch me if you can. And they only get caught, they get pulled over by a parking violation.
It's a little parking, but that thing is the one that takes them way out.
It's a season, man. So whatever you're going through right now, trust me. You can't tell me my story is better than whatever you're going through. Because I live every day. You imagine living every day for almost 13 years. No license. Started with no license. I had to pay the driver for 5 years straight. That's $250,000 just to get me to my destination. Because if I ever would have got caught driving, I would have got deported.
Done deal. So you
How I
had to pick
built
up
my
that
career.
expense.
My
It's
career
crazy.
was built. My career was built on attention.
So you can't hide.
My career was built on a fire.
Man, this is deep.
This season.
I just hope his story, you know, everybody got a different story.
Yeah, man.
But I hope his story could just encourage you to know
Leave a comment, man. Tell me your story.
there is something that God is doing with your season.
Yeah.
And
You're
if you
holding
just
on.
stay the course,
He's just holding on, prolonging it. He's just dragging it. Just waiting for you to fall. Just so the devil come to you like, yo, I know. The devil come to God and say, that's your son? You call him your son? You call your man your son? I guarantee you right now, take his freedom. Take something away from him. Watch, he betray you. Watch, he don't even mention your name when he made it.
story of Job.
Watch, he don't talk about you no more. He don't acknowledge you no more. Huh?
It's good. It's good, man.
It is that season, man.
I'm telling you. It's
A
that
season to expand, a season for greatness, a season of development, a season of improvement, a season to flourish, a season of wealth, prosperity. Your perception of yourself and of this world and your thinking gonna make you
I'll break you.
or break you. Or it could make you a champion
It'll
or a
make you
great
a
leader.
Yep. This champ talk, man.
This champ talk.
Ain't no regular talk
Ain't
here.
no, this is not a regular talk, because
I
it
don't
was
care
powerful.
what you thought this was gonna be. This ain't no regular talk.
Woo!
I'm inspired.
Joe, hey, I'm about to watch this over and over, man.
I'm
This gonna
inspired.
bring tears to me, man.
Nah, it's powerful.
I gotta, you know, man,
It's very
it's powerful, man.
It's powerful.
I hope anytime you're going through tough time, just watch this.
Yeah.
This is it.
Ain't no regular talk. We'll see y'all comment in the comment section. Let us know your story.
They'll know your story.
We'll see you
tell
guys.
tell your main points in this video, man.
There was a lot of main points. Pull them out, man.
Pull them out. Put them out and just give
see
it
which
to
ones
us.
are
And we're
famous.
going to just
Yeah.
like it and paint it. You know what I'm saying?
We might even put it on the show.
Yeah, we might put on the show, man. We're going to talk about all the comments. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to just take one day in the show
Yes, sir.
and just read people comments
That's it.
on this topic.
And comment on your comment. Ain't no regular talk. Champ talk. I'm glad you're here, my brother.
Thank you, brother.
I'm glad you made it out.
Hey, I feel so blessed.
You're free.
I'm free, man, for being patient and waiting on the Lord times.
I'm inspired. I'm about to
Peace.
go call my mom.
Mama!
Champ talk, champ talk.